a shave with the Yaqi Blur Shaving Kit featuring Blur Shaving Soap, a collaboration between Yaqi and the artisan MOW, and the Yaqi Ghost Blur Aluminum Safety Razor. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's SparkerGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to be with you. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. Let's get right to it. The folks at Yaqi, Grace Chen and the folks at Yaqi very kindly and generously sent along the Yaqi Blur Shaving Kit, which consists of this beautiful Yaqi Blur Shave Soap right here, a collaboration between Yaqi and MOW, the artisan MOW right there, MOW artisan, and also the Yaqi Blur Ghost aluminum razor, or Yaqi Ghost Blur aluminum razor, however you want to label it. This is a ghost razor in the Blur color theme, I guess you could say. Yeah, right there like that. Really matches up very, very well. See that? Check that out. Yeah, that is awesome. We got some hot water sitting on top of the soap puck right now, or the tub, and some water in our Yaqi shaving bowl. So we're going to go ahead and remove that water from the shave bowl right there, our Yaqi shave bowl right there. And we're also going to remove the water from the shave soap. And we're using our Yaqi Starry Night shaving brush. I believe it's a 26 millimeter brush knot. And again, we're trying to stay within that color theme there of the Blur, the Yaqi Blur color theme there. And this is kind of close on this side. So we're going to go ahead and load this up. We'll remind you of the scent profile on screen. And again, I'm getting that patchouli edge coming through here. And we're going to go ahead and load this up. First time using this Artisan's Shave Soap. And here we go. Boy, I'm getting a really nice brush load here. I don't know what to make of this, to be perfectly honest with you, in the way of how much of a brush load to use, that sort of thing. But I'm going to go and wait for this to kind of build a nice little creamy lather on the inside rim of the tub, and I am at that point now. So that's how I'm going to determine whether or not I got enough of a brush load. So here we go, making this lather right here. Oh, I'm going to need water right off the top. Yeah, right off the bat, I'm going to need water because I think that was quite a brush load. Yeah, probably could have dialed that down a little bit. Okay, we already did our pre-shave wash with Sterling Soap Company's pre-shave soap. We're not going to use any pre-shave lather or pre-shave oil or cream. We're just going to let this shave soap do all the talking here. And you know what? This is really starting to develop a nice lather. This is really turning out to be a nice creamy lather. Man, oh man. I believe this is their new Cyber Base. That's a nice scent. Yeah, that is nice. Again, I'm getting more of a patchouli edge from it. But it is nice. When it arrived, and I opened up the gift box that it arrived in, boy, there was a nice scent there. And I'm getting with the shave soap, I'm getting a little more of a patchouli edge, but that's nice. That's nice. All right. Look at that. Look at what we got here. Check that out. Boom! Lather! Wow! That is really, really amazing. I'm going to put a little bit of water on my face here. Hang on 1 minute. I have about 2.5 days worth of beard growth, so I want to splash a little bit of water on there just to see how it helps this lather along. And I want to see what kind of coverage I'm going to get here. And I'm getting some very, very good coverage. Oh, yeah. Very, very nice. Great coverage, yeah. I probably could have omitted the water, but I wanted to see how this lather reacts to just a little extra water, and it did very, very well. And I'm getting some great, great coverage. And I got a lot of lather here. Check that out. Check out that peak there. Isn't that nice? That is really, really nice. And again, a nice silky feel, really, really creamy feel on the skin. Very, very agreeable. Okay, look at that. Look at that lather. And again, about 2.5 days worth of beard growth, and I have got everything nicely covered. Man, the coverage is just terrific. The Starry Night shaving brush from Yaqi did a great job. And it seems like this soap base is a good one. My gosh. We're going to use a Derby razor blade right here. Derby premium razor blade. Haven't used these in a while. And got it right here. Actually, you know what? It's not a Derby premium razor blade. That's a Mula blade in there for some reason. Well, I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. Luckily, we have Wilkinson Sword. We'll use these. I haven't used these in a while. All right. I don't know how that happened. How'd that happen? Okay. We got one right here, and that's what we're going to use. I like these a lot. All right. Gonna open that up. My apologies. Okay. Don't know how that happened. All right. There's my Wilkinson Sword razor blade right there. We're just going to set that down. Here is the Yaqi Ghost Blur safety razor. Okay, there it is, 3-piece. We've got an O-ring right there, okay, on the base plate. We're going to leave it there, okay, and then we're going to take the Wilkinson Sword blade, and we're going to insert it right there. Ooh, that seats nicely. Those tabs, it is a tab and slot configuration, and the slots go all the way through the base plate, but it sits really nicely. The blade sits right in the razor head, and the tabs are exposed, so lining everything up is just a treat. There's the O-ring right there. Here's the handle. Really neat handle. Some nice carving here. Some nice line work to give you a nice grip. Really, the shape of this is terrific. Fits very, very nicely in the hand. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and heat this up under some hot water. Now, during all that, with the mishap with the blade and all that, that's okay. That added a little extra time. And look how nice and stable and moist and creamy the lather has remained. That is wonderful. Heating this up under some hot water. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. A nice, mild razor. I think this blade gap is 0.70 millimeters. We've talked about it on the Monday Morning Mailbag. Boy, that's really nice. We're taking the beard down in stages, and this is doing a nice job on the first pass. 2.5 days worth of beard growth, probably not going to get into socially acceptable shave territory because of 2.5 days worth of beard growth, but a really nice shave to show you the comfort and closeness, well, the comfort and the smoothness of this razor. Now, a lot of great residual slickness with this shave soap. Really a lot of nice cushion and protection. Here's what I really like about the Ghost razors. The razor head has a really nice low profile, and the angle of approach is such that I can get right up underneath the nostrils on the north to south pass with the grain. Again, some great residual slickness there. A lot of nice protection. First pass done, let's rinse. Now, I know I said I'm probably not going to be in socially acceptable shave territory after the first pass, but I got to tell you, I'm stepping through the door. No kidding. This is pretty darn good. Now, it might be a bit of a stretch, but I think I could get out the door after one pass. That's how nice and smooth and efficient the Ghost razor is by Yaqi. It really is remarkable. Again, probably a coin toss, but if I really had to get out the door, I probably could. I'm thinking this is going to be a 2-pass shave. Here we go. We're going to lather up for a second pass. And again, a really nice scent. The patchouli, again, the patchouli to me adds a little bit of an edge to it. But there is a really nice, silky, creamy feel on the skin. Now that the majority of the whisker has been taken down on that first pass, I can feel more of this lather against my skin, and boy, oh boy, is this nice. If I were to shave with this every single day, with only 1 day's worth of beard growth, this is the feel that I would have every day. This is nice. This is really nice. And again, a nice scent. To me, to my nose, a little bit of an edge. But, man, oh man, that is really nice. I know that when it arrived and I opened up the box, boy, the fragrance was really prominent. So that was neat. And again, just kind of diving deeper into the scent, I'm getting that added edge from the patchouli. To my nose, really like this one a lot. The performance has been really good. Let me warm the razor up one more time here, and I'm gonna drain some water from the sink. All right, here we go. We're gonna go with pass number 2. We're gonna go east to west across the grain. Great residual slickness, really comfortable razor. No doubt about it. And just checking this, everything remains nice and snug. Really terrific. And you sometimes forget that this is an aluminum razor, because the weight feels so nice. It's not overly light, but it's not so heavy that you can't maneuver it. And just now, doing this pass, I went from holding the razor here to holding it right here, like this, towards the tail end, in this slopey section, this inner slope section, or you call it an indentation right here. And boy, did that work well. And I seem to just move my hand naturally from up here at the neck down lower towards the end of the handle without any problem at all. The point being that a really, really nice grip with this handle. And even though it's aluminum and some areas are smooth, it's just a nice grip. Now, on the first pass, I got about 95 to 98% of the whiskers on the upper lip and up in the nostril area there. So I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup, and I don't want to talk while I'm doing that. For fear of my lip moving and then not being taut or tight enough while I'm passing the blade over. Don't want to potentially nick myself. All right, second pass done. Let's rinse. Shave is done. And this is marvelous. This is BBS. This is upper darn fine shave right in the BBS. It really is nice. I could do a third pass for the enjoyment of it and maybe get a little closer. But as they say, don't try to find the BBS. Let the BBS find you. 2 passes was more than enough. We're going to go ahead and do our final rinse routine. A warm water rinse and a cold water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block, so hang in there with me. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cold water rinse. Wow, nice and cold. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. That was marvelous. That was a really, really wonderful shave. Really nice protection from the shave soap. A great silky, creamy feel on the skin. And the Yaqi Ghost Blur razor, aluminum razor, really, really smooth and comfortable. Comfortable. That's the operative word here. Really, really terrific. Now, let's see what the alum block has to say. Here's the Phoenix Shaving alum block, solid alum block. We're going to run this under some cold water and see if we get any feedback, any zinging, any stinging, that sort of thing. All right, here we go. Okay, nice and smooth and cool. I have maybe, I think it's the bracing. I want to say I got a couple of zings, but I think it's the bracing of the alum block. But no, I will say right here, got a couple of zings right there, but nothing really major. Just a couple. But for the most part, a really nice pass of the alum block. Wow, that was great. Yeah, and some nice bracing from the alum block. There's a dry dot. There's the alum block right there. All righty, let me show you the lather, because this lather is marvelous. I have more than enough here. Look at that. I got more than enough for a third pass, even a touch-up. Check that out. Look at that. That is really, really marvelous. Wow, just get that out of the brush there. I got quite a bit there. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, this is a good one. This really, really is. Really, really nice. A really nice scent. And again, to my nose, the patchouli adds a little bit of an edge to it. Yeah, oh yeah. This is coming out a little more. When I received it, the scent really, really burst through the actual gift box. This gift box right here. And you can see where the soap was sitting right here. When I opened this up, boy, it was just very, very fragrant. And then when I opened up the tub, then I guess you could say the upper notes were kind of in the box, the kit. And then when I opened it up, then these base notes started to come out and interplay a little bit. And I think, oh yeah, now I'm getting more of a. Now I'm getting more levels of everything there. Yeah, now for some reason, and I think maybe it's the use of the soap, that patchouli edge is a little more subtle and kind of going into the background a little bit. Yeah, nice. A really, really nice scent. And a terrific, terrific razor. My gosh, this was great. The Wilkinson sword blade was wonderful in it. Again, terrific for the shaved end, and because of the lightweight and its mild quality, great for travel. This is a daily driver. Well, it's a daily driver for me. Now, if your skin and beard are anything like mine, yeah, this will be a daily driver for you. If your beard is a little more demanding than mine, maybe not, because it does tend towards the mild side, but it has some nice efficiency. These Ghost razors from Yaqi are very, very good. And this one has a great color scheme or color theme that matches up with the shave soap. How about that, huh? Isn't that great? Yeah, really, really terrific. And you know what? If post-shave feel after the alum block and everything, really marvelous. I don't need an aftershave. I can just run out the door, but we are going to use an aftershave. We haven't used this one in a while because I don't have the aftershave for the shave soap. We're going to use Dynamic Pulse from Adidas. I think this will match up nicely. Yeah, this will match up nice. It's kind of a universal kind of a aftershave, so we'll go with just about anything. All right, we're going to use the Jimmy V method. We're going to let that alcohol evaporate a little bit and slap on that with the good stuff. Hang on. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's nice follow-up. So if you have Adidas Pulse, this will follow up nicely. Wow. Great, great shave. Boy, this was terrific. I really enjoyed this one. This was great. You know, the performance of the lather, really, really top-notch, top shelf. Again, I think it's the cyber base. I think that's what that is. Got a little bit of a brain hiccup, but we'll put that on the screen to confirm that. Boy, this is a great, great soap base. Really, really nice. Love the artwork, love the scent, love the performance. Above all else, the performance of this really, really very, very good. From MOW Artisan Blur, from MOW Artisan and Yaqi Blur Shave Soap. This is a good one. And paired up with the Yaqi Blur Ghost razor in aluminum, boy, oh boy, what a winning combination for your shaved end. Like this one a lot. And again, in all honesty, the scent, you know, since it arrived, has kind of been playing around with my nose. Of course, it could also be the winter weather too, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, just terrific. Just really, really nice. And again, yeah, really, 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 really wonderful. I'm getting different levels now. And again, that patchouli edge that I've been talking about has kind of gone into the background. It's a little more subtle. Yeah, terrific, terrific scent. Terrific, terrific shave soap. From Yaqi and MOW Artisan Blur Shave Soap, and from Yaqi, the Blur Ghost Aluminum Razor. Boy, these really were terrific. My thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi for very kindly sending these along to this channel and allowing me to share these with all the viewers out there. Thank you again very, very much. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel. Organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap there easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.